If you're in the market for a brand new supportive hybrid option, two of probably your best bets within the online space are the Saatva Classic and the Purple Hybrid and Purple Hybrid Premier beds. But when it comes to comparing these two mattresses, so to speak, what do you really got to know and who's going to be right for which one? Well, if you clicked on this video, you've come to the right place because that's exactly what I'm going to try to address. Hey guys, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard, and over here we review online beds, and today we've got a comparison between the Saatva Classic and Purple Hybrid Premier and Hybrid bed lineup. We're going to start off by talking about the policies that these beds are ultimately backed by. Then we're going to delve into the similarities between the two. Spoiler alert, there's not much here. Then we're going to dive into the differences. We'll discuss pricing near the end, and at the very end, I'll even try to sum things up with a final verdict for you, so stick around. I think if you're open-minded, this video should be pretty much all you need to know about these two mattresses, or beds plural, but just in case it's not, check in the description for a lot of helpful links and related content that we've done on all of these mattresses. And if you like this video, show us some love by liking the video and subscribing to the Slumber Yard for so much more. But now let's get right into this thing.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Okay, so before we really crack right into this thing, I do want to talk about the types of policies that you should be backed by, whether you decide to go the Purple or Saatva route. To be clear, we did receive these beds for free from their respective brands to review and tell you guys about them, but they are probably going to be backed by some really consumer-friendly policies, starting with free shipping, though the methods in which they get to you are going to differ slightly. With Purple, these beds come with bed-in-a-bag shipping, where the mattress will arrive rolled up in a big bag that you basically drag in your home and unbox. With the help of a friend, it's really easy and kind of fun to do. You just rip off all the plastic packaging and let the bed expand on your foundation, and it's kind of cool to watch. We've unboxed a lot of beds over here at the yard, and it never gets old. Now with Saatva, they don't have bed-in-a-box shipping, rather complimentary white glove delivery, so a local delivery team will actually swing this bed by your home full size and set it up for you, and in a lot of cases, they'll even take away your old bed for completely free. Now white glove delivery is especially nice to have if you live in a really remote location like my dad. I actually purchased the Saatva Classic for him. He lives really far away, and a local delivery team actually went all the way out to his house, set up the bed for him, and it was exactly like the policy states on their website. Now, once the beds are set up and in your possession, you also get a trial period with both. Purple offers a 100-night trial period with all of their beds, so you get a little over 3 full months to test them out at home for yourself before you're stuck with them. And with Saatva, all of their beds are backed by a 365-night trial period, so you actually get a full year to try the bed out at home risk-free, which is great. Now, if within those respective trial period timeframes, you end up not really liking these beds for whatever reason, that's totally fine because you do have a return option with both. Purple offers completely free returns within their trial period. However, in the case for Saatva, you're probably going to have to end up paying a nominal transportation fee if you do want to send the bed back, because they incur just a little bit more cost shipping this bed to you with all that white glove delivery and stuff like that. But we highly doubt many folks are going to be sending these beds back anytime soon. So in the case that you do decide to keep them, they're both backed by some pretty nice warranties. You get a standard 10-year warranty with Purple and a lifetime warranty with Saatva. And if you need any more information about the policies that I just went over for either Saatva or Purple, check in the description. There should be some more helpful links down there for you. Now, as I kind of mentioned towards the top, there aren't many commonalities between these mattresses, but the main one has to do with the fact that they're all hybrid beds. And this means that they use predominantly pocketed coils for their support layers, in combination with various foams for comfort. Now, pocketed coils, we've elaborated about these things a lot on this channel, but what they basically do is provide a lot of support and durability for bigger body types. So if you are a heavier person, say in the range of 200 pounds and up, you're probably going to want to look into getting a hybrid bed as opposed to an all foam one, just because hybrid beds usually provide a lot more long-term support and durability for those bigger body types. And they also go a long way at improving motion isolation, adding a bit of bounce to beds, and improving airflow if that's something that you're into. And the Saatva Classic and the Purple Hybrid beds are hybrid mattresses. And that's really the main thing these beds share in common. They are somewhat similar in terms of firmness across various models, and I'll cover that in a bit here. But now let's get into the main differences between all these mattresses, and the main one has to do with construction and feel. So the Saatva Classic, this guy sitting right behind me, I've already mentioned that it is a hybrid bed, but it actually incorporates 2 different layers of coils. You've got inner springs on the bottom and then a layer of pocketed coils above that for even more support. Above all those coils, you've got some various comfort foams, including a memory foam, and the whole thing is rounded out with a really nice European pillow top for comfort. And this overall construction gives the Saatva Classic a really traditional style of mattress feel. It kind of has more of a pillow top or a traditional traditional inner spring feel. So similar to something like a hotel bed, which many folks out there have probably slept on, you're going to be getting a really nice balance of overall support from the springs and comfort from those various foams on top. For older folks out there, it may remind you a bit of a bed that you grew up sleeping on, for instance, and it should be generally accommodating and comfortable for the vast majority of sleeper types out there. Now, the Purple hybrid beds are also quite cozy, but they also are very unique, and that mainly has to do with their special top layers of hyper-elastic polymer. It's also known as the Purple Grid, and it's basically a gel-like substance that's laid out across the top of an entire mattress. It's really stretchy and responsive, and it somehow manages to feel soft and firm at once. When you lay down on your back on a Purple hybrid bed, you almost feel weightless, kind of like you're floating above the mattress rather than sinking into it. But then when you switch to your side, that material does a pretty good job at conforming to the shape of your shoulders and hips nicely, offering a good amount of pressure relief. And while it is really comfortable and accommodating, we think over here at the Slumber Yard, it's not going to be for everyone. You have to be more of an adventurous person who's willing to try out something completely unlike your more traditional style of bed, which is pretty much what the Saatva Classic is, so keep that in mind going forward. So between Saatva and Purple, really separate feels, but they kind of stack up a little bit in terms of firmness, but it's also slightly different across various beds here. The Saatva Classic comes in 3 different firmness options. You've got a plush soft, a luxury firm, and a firm model to choose from. We usually recommend people check out their luxury firm as it's right around a medium firm on our scale, so it's going to be good for all sleeper types, work out for those sleepers just fine, but it'll probably suit back and stomach sleepers a little bit more. Now, the Purple hybrid bed is also right around a flat medium firm on our scale, so good for all sleeper types with a slight support advantage for back and stomach sleepers. But the Purple hybrid premier beds are a little bit softer than that, probably in between a medium and a medium firm, so more accommodating for all sleep styles. If you want a softer or firmer bed, both brands do have a number of other models for you to choose from, and we'll try to link them all down below in the description for you to peruse. But now it's time to talk about X factors. There are a couple different things going for these mattresses in terms of bells and whistles. For the Purple hybrid beds, the main one has to do with airflow. Since that Purple grid is laid out in a grid format, there's plenty of space for air to travel and circulate through the mattress, and when you push down on a Purple mattress, you can almost feel the air moving around. It's pretty cool. So if you're a hot sleeper, Purple probably takes the advantage over Saatva. There's just a little bit more of a cooling advantage as far as these beds are concerned, but know that all of the Purple beds are probably going to sleep temperature neutral on you. There's no active cooling feature. It is just kind of a lot of airflow. Now for the Saatva Classic, other than that complimentary white glove delivery service, and over here at the Slumber Yard, we love to talk about white glove delivery. It's just so nice, right, Wes? Yeah. You get a bed delivered right to you, that's great. But another one has to do with their zone support feature. So in the center third of this mattress, it's a little bit firmer to offer your lower back and trunk more support on a nightly basis. So if you maybe suffer from chronic back pain or something like that, you want your back kept in a more neutral spinal alignment while you sleep, maybe look into the Saatva Classic. It does offer a pretty nice amount of zone support. Now it's that time in the video to talk about price. So how much are you going to be paying up for these options, the Saatva Classic and the Purple hybrid beds? And right up top, I do want to say that pricing within the online mattress space fluctuates often. We'll look one week and it's completely different from what we just saw the last week. So in any case, if this pricing is kind of different as of when you're watching this video, I apologize, but be sure to check in the description to see whatever is most up to date and current. As of when I'm recording this video though, you should be able to pick up a Saatva Classic in a queen size for around the $1,700 mark after discount. Saatva is a brand never used to run discounts or promotions on their mattresses, but now they will usually. So in any case, check in the description box to see whatever is current with them. In terms of the Purple hybrid bed, a queen size retails for right around the $2,400 mark, give or take somewhere in there. Again, we're not quite sure what they're going to be running in terms of discounts and promotions as of when you're watching. Right now, it's not much, but it could change around a major holiday, so be sure to check that description. Needless to say, the Purple hybrid premier lineup is going to cost you quite a bit more than that $2,400 mark MSRP for the queen size Purple hybrid. But again, check the description. Whatever is most current and up to date should be there for you. But that's pretty much going to sum it up for this comparison between the Saatva Classic and Purple hybrid beds. By now, you probably want a final verdict, so here you go. Over here at the Slumber Yard, this is just our humble opinion, but we'd say look into the Purple hybrid beds. If you're more of an adventurous buyer who wants a supportive coil mattress with a unique feel that's on the firmer end of the spectrum, and you're maybe a hot sleeper who also wants tons of airflow from your next hybrid bed. And then check out the Saatva Classic if you want more of a traditional style of pillow top hybrid bed that's also really supportive and durable, available in 3 firmness levels with some zone support features at a more affordable price point. But that is just our take on it over here at the Yard, as we like to call it. What do you guys like to call it? Write Write us down below in the comments and let us know your thoughts. Do you have a nickname for the Slumber Yard? We would love to know. When it comes down to this comparison, which bed are you gonna ultimately choose and why? Write us down below in the comment section because we would love to hear from you. Again, we should have some helpful links in the description box of this video for you to peruse if you maybe need some more information about these beds. And if you enjoyed this video, you maybe got something out of it and we helped you towards your next online mattress decision, drop a like on this video and consider subscribing to the Slumber Yard for so much more. But that's gonna do it for this one. Again, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you're doing well out there, and like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.
You've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.